of the greatest myths we've been sold is that locking a young man up early fixes him. The reality is juvenile incarceration does the opposite. It increases the likelihood that they'll end up incarcerated again as adult, not because they desire or they're destined for failure to begin with, but because early confinement teaches survival, not success.
Right.
When we look at this and you hear these crazy stories of these guys going and doing petty crimes to get locked back up,
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
because they got 3 meals, they got a bed to lay on, they got their clothes and their clothes washed, they got their TV, they got all the basic things that they could want. I mean, that's not success, that's survival.
Yep.
What they're wanting is not success, they're wanting survival. And when we've got a population that is in survival mode, we will never be the country that God intended us to be. I mean, if you think about it, in the church, had the disciples gone into survival mode, we're going to just go hide out. Okay, they're killing all the Christians. They're doing, just hide out. Christianity would have never survived. But they said, no, we're going to not only survive, we're going to thrive.
Right.
We're going to take whatever steps it takes to pass this good message of salvation to the next person. And when we've got a generation of kids that they've completely missed out on that and they live in that survival mode, and there is no good news, there is no hope for them. When a young man's placed behind bars too early, he learns how to guard himself, not how to grow himself.
No question. Amen. That's good.
He learns how to endure pressure, but not how to build purpose. And once he carries a record, doors begin to close, education, employment opportunity. When legal paths disappear, illegal ones start to look logical. And when we look at so many of these things, we look at that, man, that's the dumbest crime I've ever heard of.
Yep.
There's a reason it's the dumbest crime you've ever heard of, because they're not using logic, because all the logic has been wiped out of them. They've just kind of learned these reflexes.